Good afternoon. Here with my June budget sitting in my car. I saw my son's practice, but let's just get into it. So this month I'm budgeting for roughly $4,385. It's actually $4,386.49 because my VA deposit was a little bit more there. But let's just jump into it. Excuse the mess on the budget. Just scribbled this in real quick. So expenses, mortgage $1,237.15, that actually has already come out. CD budget $300. Gas and water budget is $80. Geico budget $208.70. Mutual Omaha $26.87. T-Mobile budget is $195 for our cell phones. We switched from Verizon to T-Mobile, went from S7s to S10s. And so we're waiting on the credit for the phone trade-in and such. And so that's why our phone bill's more. And my husband also got a Samsung watch. Neither here nor there, but that's just what it is. Waste disposal is $60 for the year. I think it's going to come out this month. It may not. Home security $43.05. Basic talk home phone $13.65. Hulu $6.54. Foresters is life insurance $46.06, and Netflix $9.84. With Netflix, it hasn't come out because it's supposed to be in our phone bill, but with it being our first month of having the phone service for real, just trying to be cautious, so I budgeted it in our budget, but so far it hasn't come out, so I think it'll just show up on the phone bill as T-Mobile paying for it. With the services we have, they pay for our Netflix. So neither here nor there. Credit card debts I'm focusing on this month is my smaller credit cards. Victoria's Secret $146.50. Children's Place $182.59. Olo card is MasterCard. I owe $971.08. And I plan on paying $121.08. Ashley, the furniture store, $2,300. Plan on paying $100 there. And rewards credit card is a Visa, and I plan on putting $121.92. For my car, plan on just putting $150. I'm paid ahead on my car until March of 2020, so that's why I'm not really paying my full car note. And my student loans, I just plan on putting $51.23. Primary focus this year is to just pay off all my credit cards and then knock out my car loan in the first 6 months of next year. And then my student loans will take some time due to the fact that they're almost $70,000 now with all the interest. So this is just my overview of the monthly budget. Excuse my lateness in posting this video, but what happened is that we were out of town. We're actually in Charlotte. I'm visiting my husband's brother. So as you can see, I got the bills laid out on the monthly spread here. My Aaron Condren. I don't have the totals written in right now. Like I said, we were out of town the first weekend, and so I'm just now trying to get caught up. And since my husband asked me, had I posted my video, and I was like, no. And so I had to go do that. Other things, so I'm also doing a paper budget. Sorry about all the moving in the camera. But with the paper budget, so I did this prior to going out of town. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to one hand record and do this. And so I did not include the phone bill for T-Mobile because I thought my husband was paying that, but he put it on the joint card for it to come out, so that's why it went off. So this is a total of what the expenses would be, $2,166.86. And so then I subtracted that out, and I'm trying to do a split with the amount that we save versus the amount that I'm putting towards debt. I've been paying my debt pretty steadily for the last year or so, and then I realized like my savings isn't moving as well. And since I'm going to be in debt a while with my student loans, then I'm choosing just to save a little bit more money since I've been spending a lot of money with my travel and such, and then just not saving as much as I'm used to. So it freaked me out a little bit. So let's That's why I do this paper budget as well, just to look at it another way. But anywho, so as I stated, these are my expenses so far. The water bill's under budget. The electric bill is under budget. Brings home security. So it's been $43.05 for the last 2 months. And because I paid the last year at $41.05, sometimes I write the lower amount and I forget about the $2. But I mean, like, we always keep enough in the account, so $2 isn't going to make anything bounce. But I just have to get in the habit of writing the $2. So some things show the $2 and some things don't. On this particular one, I did it for the $41.05, but on the actual budget here, it does say the $2. So that's why I didn't really trip about it, but I just made it in red because I wrote it incorrectly. And then the other thing, so Waste Industries, that's our garbage pickup, our trash pickup. We normally pay $45, but I am switching companies because they changed services that they offer. And so I had to pay $52 for the new service right now. And then I'm going to have to pay a $35 cancellation fee for the old service. So yeah, we'll calculate all that out in July because I'm paid up with them through July. So yeah, it's a lot going on with the trash pickup at our house right now. Here's my debt pay off. So as you can see, honestly, I only have to pay $273 are the minimum payments on all of my debts because I'm either overpaid or I really don't have to make a payment. Like on my student loans right now, I'm in a deferment period, so I don't have to pay them. Only thing so far, Victoria's Secrets, they're having a semi-annual sale, and so I took advantage of that. So I added another $49.23 on that card. And I know I need to stop. I say I'm going to stop. I keep doing it, but it's work in progress, y'all. So anywho, so then the rest of these aren't due yet. And if you see here, care credit, my daughter has to have a minor surgery. So we had to put a $500 deposit, and then we had to pay $630.40 for the actual surgeon. And then the deposit is for how long she'll be under anesthesia. So that's going to vary. So right now we just had to put $500 down, and then we'll have to pay the remainder. The reason why I put it on our care credit card is because it doesn't have interest, and then you can spread out the payments. So I can keep a low payment for however long as I want to. As far as my husband's debts, these are things kind of he's more responsible for. So his LASIK eye surgery, we paid that off this month. So $600 went toward that. He has his Visa card. He owes $4,507.89. I paid, I don't know how much I paid toward. No, I do know. I paid the $107.89. So he is down to $4,400 on that. Debating if I'm making additional payment, trying to get it to $4,250 before the month is out. And those expenses come out of his actual income and his pay that he gets, because it's only a certain amount that I pull each from his check for the household expenses that I feel are the household expenses. And so he has money that he can do with as he pleases as well. So that's what his credit items come out of. The Journey, we owe $37,000 on it, and we're paying $595.80. The reason that payment is so high is because we had negative equity rolls into it. And then so yeah, so just trying to pay that off. Gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, no. The other parts of the budget video here. So I have the bills kind of mapped out where everything goes. In the top, I write amount that I pull from my husband's check and what bills I plan on paying with that amount. And then in the event I have to pay something early or something like that, then I make note, like right here, since the car note comes out and the car note is almost what I pull out for that week, then I move those bills up to make sure that they're paid on time and that they're not late, which is not a big deal. So, so far, all of this here from the 31st, this has all been taken care of. Victoria's Secret and Ashley Furniture should be coming out today and tomorrow-ish. I have to set up the water payment to come out, and I have to set up the payments for the electric, and the life insurance will be an automatic deduction from the account. So that's what this page is for. I just break it down into the weeks of the month, and in a 5-week paycheck month, then it'll take up the full page. And so this is just what works for me and how I can figure out which bills I want to pay with which paycheck, and ensure that we're still at least a full pay week ahead of time on our expenses. And then I'm also trying to track my groceries. Look, see, I budget like $100 a week, but Sam's Club has had a major instant savings. It ended on the 2nd, so I went over there, splurged there, but I got items that will last us probably like 6 months or so, as far as like trash bags, different things that was like really good deals. Washing powder or washing detergent, you know, they had some really good sales. And then Publix, I can't stay out of that store. And Priceless IGA, got groceries there. So groceries went over there, but they had a buy 8, save $8 or something. So I got enough juice to last my daughter all summer and then part of the school year probably. So I'm trying to track exactly what's in the account, what's going out of the account. So this is our joint account where we spend, well, the bills come out of, I guess. And so I'm trying to list all of the expenses, where it goes, how much it is, and keep track of all of that. And so this is what our June is looking like thus far. So this is another way I'm trying to actually monitor the money that I'm spending. Only problem is that I'm only monitoring the joint account and my personal account. Yeah, no, I spend a little bit more frivolous out of there. My husband's account, not really monitoring that as hard either. So we go out to dinner, stuff like that. Usually he pays, so I don't have to worry about that. And then when we were in Charlotte, we went to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, and I paid, but that came out of my personal account. So anywho, this is what all of my budgeting looks like for the month of June. And we shall see if I can accomplish my couple of goals of paying off those couple of credit cards. As you know, Victoria's Secret's not going to happen because I already put an expense on there. Might just pay it right back off, but as long as I pay it by next month, it will not charge interest. So I'm fine with that. But thank you for watching. And yeah, I have done my little savings things down here as well for the month. So this is where we at. That's how we living. Everybody, hope you're blessed. Hope you're enjoying your summer. We surely are. Planning more vacations and trips with the kiddos. We're making memories as well as getting out of debt at the same time. So that's why I choose not to use every dollar for debt. And I think my kids value it more. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.